Look at this, BlackRock just moved 30 minutes ago $500 million worth of cryptocurrency into Coinbase Prime. Is this gonna help us to achieve our target of $44,000? Let's analyze. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Salman from My Crypto Paradise, and in this video we will go through USDT dominance, we will take a look on multiple time frames of Bitcoin, and also we will take a look at some exclusive insights most of the crypto retail doesn't have access to. So first of all, let's start with USDT dominance. You remember 3 weeks ago in this video Bitcoin crashed to 44k is inevitable. I shared with you that the USDT dominance is bullish. Unlike Bitcoin, we are at a major support. I told you 3 weeks ago, ladies and gentlemen. At the time Bitcoin was at around $102,000, something like that. Let me check. Yeah, it was $102,000, ladies and gentlemen. That was the time when we expected the final push to the upside before the crash started, and that's also what's exactly happened. So right now USDT dominance, you remember that in that video I shared with you the major resistances, right? So I told you we are about to go to the upside. We were very bullish on USDT dominance, and that's exactly what happened. And right now we are at the first resistance. It's not the major one. The major one is 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. The 618 Fibonacci sequence is everywhere. It's in your DNA, and because of that it also reflects the human behavior in financial markets, and we can exploit it with ParadiseTeam VIPs. We understand the human psychology, and that's how we can make consistently profitable trading decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, you understand that from the previous video we have pumped on USDT dominance by 26%, which is absolutely amazing, because this was one of the key factors that actually helped us to predict that the crypto market will crash. Ladies and gentlemen, right now you can see that we are above this resistance, and we will be very soon flipping that into support. Okay, if you understand the Elliott Wave theory, you can actually count the waves with me. We are starting a new impulse higher, and if we calculate the sub-waves of the first higher degree wave, you can actually see that it's already being finished, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the fifth wave. You understand the impulse on a higher degree is subdividing itself into 5 smaller waves, right? So I believe the first higher degree wave is already finished. So that's basically the wave 1, and we are about to have an ABC correction lower, with which we will retest this previous resistance, and if the retest will be successful, we will turn it into a support. After that, I believe that we will have an impulsive move higher. That will be the super cycle wave 3 that might help us push through this resistance, and we will be finishing the whole movement at around this or this level. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right now what we are seeing is that we are about to have a little correction on USDT dominance. What does it mean? Is that Bitcoin from a lower time frame perspective can have a little push, and we will be talking about that. But first of all, let's understand that this fifth wave can be actually extended and finish right here. Okay, so as we start to analyze Bitcoin, we can understand this level will be around $80,000. A retest of this resistance, it will be for Bitcoin around $90,000 to $95,000. Okay, so let's remember these levels, and let's jump into ultra high time frame analysis of Bitcoin on a weekly time frame. And by the way, today is giveaway Thursday. In the end of this video, as always, I will share with you one question, and the winner today is gonna win $50 in this giveaway. So stay tuned until the end. So first of all, let's quickly analyze what we are seeing right here. You remember very well that we have been finishing with ending diagonal the whole impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from $19,500 where the impulse started. That's where we have been accumulating Bitcoin with ParadiseTeam VIPs, and right here exactly at the top, as you know from the previous videos, we have been selling everything. So we have done a great job, because Bitcoin is right now down for around 17 to 24%, which is absolutely amazing. Right now we are flirting with this 1.272 support zone, and as you can can see, we are having some kind of reaction on a lower time frame. We will zoom in into that just in a moment, but right now it's important to understand the absolute basics. We are about to finish the correction at around $44,000, but it's not going to be a straight line, right? We are going to be having a zigzag, double zigzag or triple zigzag correction. I believe it could be the simplest one, a classic zigzag. So as you know, the most important levels are $77,000, then we will have a pullback, and then we will have the correction towards $44,000. So remember, $77,000 and $44,000 most important levels on ultra high time frame in this correction. Right now, however, from the lower time frame perspective, this moving average will be a really interesting level for us, which is positioned at around $90,000, and I will be talking about that. You also understand that after we are finished at $44,000, we will have a new impulse towards $240,000, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to be basically the grand super cycle third wave. All right, what's gonna happen after this we will discuss in a few years, probably in the end of the year of 2026. Right now, however, let's zoom in into this price action right here on our high time frame. This is daily time frame. That means each candle represents one day trading activity. You know this ending diagonal pattern extremely well. Also, if you are in our free Telegram channel, you know that from 22nd of November we have actually started to charge this for you. After we have called this resistance at $93,000, I told you if we are able to reclaim this key supply, we are about to jump towards $109,000. As you can see, we have then started the consolidation in our zone right here. I told you we are about to jump to the upside. We did at exactly our major supply zone, got a nice rejection. Then I told you we are going to the downside. We have done exactly that, and then we understood finally, well, we are in the ending diagonal. This is going to be the end. And I told you exactly from 10th of January 2025, we are first gonna go here, then to here, and the fifth wave will be truncated. And most of the times it's not truncated, right? But I just told you because this level is so major and we are having so bullish news, everybody is calling for a major continuation. This is not gonna even have a higher high. And what happened after here, I told you we are going to the upside. We went exactly towards our major resistance right here. Then I told you we will go a little bit higher, and then we will go towards this fourth level, exactly at this level. As you can see, we have went exactly to this price. That's where we with ParadiseTeam VIPs closed our long positions. You remember that from the previous video. After that, I told you we are about to have an upside momentum towards this fifth truncated wave. That's happened exactly as you can see right here, and then we started to drop down, breaking below the ending diagonal. Well, and the rest is history. You are being on daily basis updated from me in these videos. But tell me one other trader who called this like we did with ParadiseTeam. Nobody is like us. Everybody was calling that we are about to break out and go to the moon, but we tried to warn everybody, but the fear of missing out and the herb psychology was just much louder. So we are happy that at least you and ParadiseTeam VIP members are profiting from this movement, and it's actually the law of the markets. Most of the people will always lose and only the minority will be winning consistently. So I'm very happy that at least you Paradisers are safe and enjoying the waves with us. Right now, let's analyze what's happening right here. You know that after we have finished the ending diagonal, we have started a new impulse. I've been updating you about everything. 1, 2, third wave is right now being finished. Then we will have a fourth wave, which should be the pullback towards $91,000 approximately, and we will finish the whole impulse at $77,000, the high time frame impulse, right? So let me chart it one more time. This is the first wave, second wave right here, third wave seems to be finished. I will be talking about that once we zoom in into lower time frame. Possible retest of $90,000 and turning this support into a resistance, and then we will have the final fifth move towards $77,000. So ladies and gentlemen, right now you understand that we are very comfortably in short positions from here. We sold everything right here. We increased our our short positions as we have been grinding down. Where was the possibility to place a nice short positions with tight stop loss? We have increased our portfolio of short exposure with ParadiseTeam UIPs, so we don't actually care much about these noises. But the important thing is that if we are about to go and retest this support into a resistance, we will increase our short positions. It's just basically a waiting game right now. When the market shows us a great trade, we just execute it aggressively. That's how we do it, that's how we play, and that's how you should play as well if you want to be trading like a professional trader. Ladies and gentlemen, let's understand if this third wave is already finished by shifting our focus into lower time frames. So right now we are on a medium time frame, and as you can see, the impulse from the high time frame perspective, this was the first high time frame wave, second high time frame wave, and right now we are finishing the third wave. Okay, and on the medium time frame we have the luxury of understanding the sub waves better because we can see the price action. So count with me, after the second wave from high time frame perspective was finished, we have started the third wave, and you know that from the Elliott Wave perspective, the third wave subdivides itself into other smaller 5 subwaves, right? It's not ending diagonal, not even triangle or ending diagonal, it's always an impulse, the third wave, sometimes extended, sometimes truncated, but it's always 5 moves. So let's understand if the third wave on a higher degree is already finished by counting the subwaves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it seems like the fifth wave we have been expecting it will end up at $80,000, you remember that, and we might still go there. However, this probably was it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this was probably it, ladies and gentlemen, and we can zoom in into this fifth wave right here by going even into a lower time frame in a minute and really understand if this fifth wave was already finished and we are about to have a pullback towards that $90,000 to $99,000 and then start a new impulse towards $77,000. Ladies and gentlemen, right now it seems like this could be it, and we might start the fourth wave and then start the impulse high time frame fifth wave toward that $77,000. But it doesn't mean that we will be opening long positions, and I will tell you why. First of all, we are waiting also for some bullish divergences to be formed in order for this to be confirmed. So far there is no bullish divergence, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But the most important thing is that these small pullbacks, because we are in a new bear trend, are not tradable on day or swing or investing perspective, because it just comes with a lower probability, and we can actually understand the probabilities by looking at some other data. For example, crypto funding rates. We have the special kind of crypto funding rates on our website, free for you, where we can see that the funding rates are extremely, the accumulated funding rates are extremely positive. And what does it mean? There is loads of over leveraged long positions from the higher time frame perspective that needs to be liquidated, ladies and gentlemen. So from the long term perspective we are about to go down. However, from the lower time frame perspective, by looking at the trading, crypto trading sentiment, for example, we can understand that we are kinda bearish right now. So lots of people are actually starting to sell. Well, and what's the whales are gonna do? They will use this liquidity to actually have a little bit of a pullback, right? Get the sentiment back to bullish, get the crypto noobs buying again the meme coins and everything, and then drop the market on that fear of missing out liquidity. That's always what's happening. So as you can see, the social media that we are analyzing with our AI indicator special system we have are almost all of them at the zero, right? However, Bitcoin talk, not yet. So there is a possibility that we might go a little bit lower first before we go higher. Let's analyze the liquidation heat map for that as well. As you can see, around that $90,000 we have a juicy liquidity pool, and if I shift towards 24-hour time frame, we can see that below us there is also some juicy spots at around that $80,000. So the strategy, the tactic, basically, this is not strategy, this is not long term, but the tactics we have right now for trading is that if we go lower, we just basically take this liquidity, and with ParadiseTeam VIPs we'll be taking more of our short positions profits, this, right? And from the medium time frame perspective, we will be expecting that then there will be a pullback towards $90,000 to take these juicy spots, right? However, if the latter will happen and we will first go towards $90,000, we will use this opportunity because we understand that we will be just retesting the previous support into resistance, and there will be a great opportunity to place a stop loss just above this zone. We will be using this for another increasement of our short positions, yeah, because the risk reward will be amazing. Short, very tight stop loss, and huge opportunity for taking profits much lower, yeah. So this is the tactic right now. Let's zoom in into lower time frame, but first let me also explain to you why this $90,000 to $91,000 will be important from the Elliott Wave perspective as well, because you can understand that this impulse that we had right here from $99,000 towards right here to $82,000 is around 18%, right? And if this impulse will be finished, we will have a deep correction. What does it mean, deep correction? Around 50%, and the half of 18 is 9, right? And the 9, as you can see, is ending right here exactly at around $90,000 to $91,000, ladies and gentlemen. So I do believe that after this impulse is finished, and we understand that this will be really finished, we will be having from 80,000, or already from here we started the ABC correction that will finish at around $91,000, and then we start a new impulse lower towards that $77,000. Ladies and gentlemen, let's right now analyze and zoom in into this wave right here by looking at ultra low time frame. As you remember from the previous videos, this was very important time frame for us. We have been spending loads of time. It helped us to understand that yes, this is going to be the time from where we will be having the start of the crash. We have understood this was the 333, right, that finished right here with the Z. And if you remember from the previous videos, I've told you we are about to go down, right? We are about to have last touch of this resistance, and then we are absolutely about to crash 6 days ago. And again, I have reminded to you just 4 days ago, we have been talking about this time frame very well, and as you can see right now, we have crashed exactly from that level by around 17 to 18%. So absolutely amazing. We are really enjoying this price action with Paradise and VIPs. And right now, let's zoom in into this fifth wave. Let's understand the sub waves, yeah. So you understand the fifth wave of impulse can either be an impulse itself or ending diagonal, as we had, for example, the fifth of the fifth right here, right? So let's calculate the waves. 1, 2, 3, 4 that finished right here. Right here, it's not visible. 5, okay, so it seems like the impulse might have been finished already. Let me show you one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, so it's possible that really the whole impulse is already done. This was the fifth wave, and we will not need to finish the fifth wave right here at $80,000. But few things will be important to respect if we are about to have the pullback right now. The first thing is that by analyzing this price action, this Fibonacci sequence level appeared right here at $84,000, ladies and gentlemen. We need to hold the price action above this level, okay? We cannot drop below this resistance. We cannot drop below this low, okay? And if we are about to hold above the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, it will increase the probabilities that we are about to have a pullback towards that $90,000 to $91,000. I also want to see a reclaim of this orange moving average trend line. I also want to see some bullish divergence, that we are starting to have a small one, right? The momentum is decreasing, the price made lower low, so basically the bears, the low time frame bears, are starting to lose a little bit of strength. Also on the last wave down, as you can see, the volume was decreasing. So yeah, it seems like the bears on a lower time frame are losing strength, and we are about to have some kind of correction to the upside, which will be the high time frame fourth wave. This was very important price action, so let's put Fibonacci retracement tool into that. We can see 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level is exactly at around $90,000 $5,000, but this one is important as well, so I can put there another horizontal line right here, and I can turn this into a resistance. So basically you can see from ultra low time frame perspective, this zone right here will be very important as well, and we can actually expect that this is really going to be the tough nut to crack and probably will not be cracked, and we will continue then to the downside again, right? So the price action on ultra low time frame, let me chart it just very quickly, will look something like this. If we are about to hold above this, we are about to start a zigzag pullback to the resistance I have just shared with you, and then we will start drop down towards $77,000, and I will keep you updated, ladies and gentlemen. As always, new video will be on Saturday, and the question is for the giveaway between a gambler and a pro trader, what's the biggest difference? Yeah, so what's the biggest difference between a gambler and a pro trader? I'm really interested in your answers. To participate in this giveaway, you need to make an answer, you need to have the most of the likes on your comment, you need to share this video on your social media and like one other comment than yours that also answers on this question. If you like this video, you are subscribed, you have wrote this comment, you have shared this video on any of your social media, and your comment gets most of the likes, you have won $50. Ladies and gentlemen, I do wish luck all of you, and I will see you on Saturday. Cheers.